Stick drift, the largest crime to ever grace this city, has been affecting millions of people for years, and the three families are the heart of it. Now you may ask how a lone O.R. doc got wrapped up in all of this. Well, let's just say I found a solution that could bring these clowns to their knees. Hello and welcome back to the Video Game O.R, the series where we show you the process in repairing and restoring all things gaming. Today we'll be going over how to install the Analog Drift Fix chip, a paper-thin flex PCB which allows you to tune your analog sticks to help manage drifting. We'll also go over how to calibrate it using an online controller diagnostic tool. So without any further ado, let's begin the procedure. Installation of the drift fix is extremely straightforward, only requiring you to solder to 6 points on the underside of the thumbsticks. That being said, in order to install them you'll need a soldering iron, a computer, and the appropriate screwdrivers to open your controller. These boards can be installed on the PS1 DualShock, PS2, PS3, PS4, original Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox Series, GameCube, or Wii U Pro controllers. However, you may need to use a USB adapter for any one of those controllers that can't natively connect to your PC. To begin, we'll connect the controller to your computer and head to the Gamepad Tester website. Once connected, simply press some buttons on the controller to awaken the debugger API. In this circumstance, we can see that the right analog stick has a major case of vertical drift. The left stick appears to be functioning correctly, so we'll just need to install one of our chips under the right thumbstick. Moving on to the installation, we'll need to disassemble our controller. For the Xbox One and Series controllers, the first step is popping out the textured grips on the edges of the unit. This can be done by using a spudger to lift the edges of the panel and prying it off. These can be rather difficult to remove, so you may need to use quite a bit of force. With the panels extracted, you can use a Torx security bit screwdriver to remove the 4 screws along the perimeter of the controller. Once those are out, there's an additional screw hiding underneath the legal sticker within the battery housing. Use a knife to cut away his little hiding spot, then make sure to put him with the rest of his group. After all the screws are out, you can remove the front faceplate, followed by the back cover. Now we can remove the drift fix chip from its anti-static condom. Regardless of the controller you're installing this into, you'll want to look for the set of solder points forming a square underneath the PCB. Place a drift fix board on top of said points, and solder the set of 3 pads across from each potentiometer to the accompanying pins on the controller. The additional 4 pads located on the corners of the chip are optional, but should be used to help keep the drift fix flush within the controller. Once the drift fix has been installed, we'll need to calibrate it. Connect your controller to a computer once again, and return to the Gamepad Tester site. Then, using a screwdriver, continuously adjust the 2 potentiometers on the drift fix until the dot for the thumbstick readout is perfectly centered. One potentiometer will tweak the X center point, and the other will change the Y. After the thumbstick is read as being zeroed out, carefully flip over the controller and set it on a flat surface in order to test the calibration. If the stick is still continuing to drift, keep adjusting the potentiometers until it stops. Otherwise, if the drifting has been dealt with, we can move on to the reassembly. Reinstall the faceplate, followed by reattaching the back cover. Then replace the 5 case screws and attach the grips onto the controller, making sure that they snap into place. Now simply replace the battery door cover, and your controller should be all good to go. Congratulations, as you have successfully eliminated any form of controller drift you may have been experiencing. The Analog Drift Fix chips are an extremely easy and inexpensive way to deal with controller drift. They're also super easy to recalibrate in case your controller starts to drift again. That's just about all for this controller mod, but before we wrap up this video, let's see today's featured comment. This video's comment of the day was brought to you by Philip Johnson 4156, who said, "You got my vote, bud. Great videos with next level editing and effort. New sub." Thanks for the comment, Philip, as well as subscribing to the channel as it really helps us out. If you enjoyed the video, consider dropping a like and making that subscribe button glow so that you don't miss any future content. And if you have any lingering questions, be sure to leave a comment or visit our official Discord server. Link below if you're interested in stopping by. With that, I'll see you in the next one.